Hey, hey, folks. Hi, Cub. How's it going? Let me just figure out my sound. I'm good. You're very sleepy. How come? Yeah, that can always drain you. Okay. I just want to do a pin for the Traveling Tatters kit that I got. Let me just get her link. Good. That's always a plus. Okay, this is the needle tatting kit from the Traveling Tatter. Da-da-da-da. Why didn't that shout out work? The Traveling Tatter. Pin that baby. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have the bot set up for that. I should, though. Okay. Let's turn up the music in my head a little bit. Oh, wrong one. Ah. So it's been a quiet morning for me. I got up later than I usually do. Did a tutoring session for an hour. Did some grocery shopping and then came home and I figured, let's try this out. Quiet is nice. Okay, so let's show off this kit. I'm excited. Okay. So the caveat being that this dog hair was not on it when I got it because I have two dogs. The hair comes. It was actually pristine when I got this. It was amazing. So this is what came in the kit. Let me take it all out. You can tell I was playing with it a little bit. Let me undo that. So yeah, I was playing with it a little bit earlier, but let me take out all of the stuff. That I got with it. Okay, so there are two size needles. So I got an instruction book for each of them. It's got the same pattern on both of them, but I'm guessing it's standard made. So the kit came with two needles, a 5 and a 3. and I've started trying it with the 5. Yeah. And I got 2, what do you call these, balls? Are they skeins? Balls of size 10. A 5 with a size 10. Yep, that's what this is. Balls of thread. So this is size 10. I got 1 variegated blue and 1 regular blue. So that's what that came with as well. And the needles come in these lovely cases. Put that on. So I've got my 5 and 3 is still in the case. I've got these cute little scissors with a cap that does not fall off. I know a lot of folks said they tat on the go, and I think this is a great idea for that. And I got a threader. It's double-sided. So there's 1 on this side and 1 on the other. So 2 needle threaders. She does. This is an awesome kit. I didn't need to get anything. And I got 2 little potatoes. They look like potatoes. Potato stickers. I'm guessing this is her mascot. But they are very cute. Let me hold them up to my other camera. That's a better one. Cute little potato stickers. Toffle, is that what it is? Is that their name? Yep, so they're very adorable. Right, that makes sense. And her little thank you note. And it says, thank you for your order and supporting small businesses. She has a stuffed Toffle on her streams. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. Okay, so I did, the day that I got it, I sat down for, I will say, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I was still dealing with the fatigue. Let me see. I took it apart because it was not good. I was still dealing with that huge fatigue spell I had for a bit. So I tried, and I got probably 3 or 4. But the second leg is what's killing me. That's what is like kind of throwing me for a loop. And why does this keep pausing? My music keeps pausing. Here we go. Okay, so I've got it all threaded up. I left it all threaded up so I wouldn't do anything myself. And I'm going to get my little handy dandy instructions to get it all started. Oh, and the other thing, see this glare? I don't like this glare thing going on. So I bought myself some wallpaper. That's contact paper, peel and stick wallpaper that I will eventually cover this table with. That means like taking all of my stuff down, all of my like wires and equipment and everything. So that's a project for another day, but the glare will be taken care of. Okay, so I've got the positioning down. Like I'm okay with the positioning. All right, so as long as I'm over my mitt, needs to be good. So. Yeah, definitely. I think I'll do some trial and error, and if I'm ready to throw it out the window, I will definitely take you up on that offer. Okay, so I've got the positioning down. So you're holding in one hand. Yeah. And I've got about 36, it says to cut 36 inches, and that's about what I've got. Or I just kind of eyeballed it. So put the long thread behind the needle using the right index finger. And I've got that done. Wrap the thread over. Wrap the thread over. Clockwise around as shown. I can't see, my instructions are too far away. Let's get a little closer. Okay, let's move it. Now you can see my t-shirt. A little bit more. and I'm going to zoom it way down. All right, let me get my hands in the right place. Make sure I'm good. I need to go this way more. Ah! Camera fell. And my dog scrambled. Here we go. All right, so if I'm here, I'm good. Okay, that's good right there. Okay. Every time I come off of this, it closes. Okay, so I've got the wraparound. And then I've got this part where you're... Actually, let me get to my other vision. I am going to make my camera big so I can make sure that I'm showing you guys what I'm doing. There we go. I can't see chat, but it'll work. All right, so this is the starting position that I've got. Needle at the base of the finger, move it to the tip and go under the thread, off the finger and onto the needle. Okay, let me get this. So like that. So it's like a half a lark's head. And is that right? Here we go. There you go. Okay. The other one is what's throwing me. So I'm going the other way. Am I still picking up this like that? And am I going under or am I going over? I think I went the wrong way. So I'm doing counterclockwise. Pick that up. Wrap the thread around your back of your finger. Then bend your finger. Needle on your knuckle. Ooh. Needle on your knuckle. Bend your finger under the thread. Wow. Like that. Is that backwards? That looks a bit backwards. No, that's right? Okay. Let me just unwind my little, here we go. Okay, so that's right? Okay. Not right. That's what I thought. Not right. Okay, let's try it again. This is where the patience of being a special ed teacher comes in. It's like, I could do this. I could try again. Okay, let's undo. So the first one was right, so I'm going to leave that. Counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. Move it to the tip, under the thread, off the needle. That's right. Yep. That's better. Let me unzoom it. So I've got a loop and one yarn going that way and a loop and the other piece going that way. I think that's right. Oh, something just dinged. Maybe. Let's see if I can make this better camera. Come on, focus. Be right back. Okay. I think that's right. It looks like the picture. It looks like that picture right there. So I think I'm good. Okay, let me get a coffee for a second. So today's coffee is regular iced cream and sugar with chocolate and hazelnut flavorings. It's like Nutella coffee. Okay. And let's get the music back on. Okay. So let me try another one. Counterclockwise. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I'm good. They are going the way that the picture shows. So let's try that again. The front side's easy. That's not an issue. That one does not look right. Let's try that again. Ugh. Right, I need to figure out a way that I can see my cam on OBS and not have this keep. Let's try this. I'm gonna dock that there. And we're gonna dock that there. Okay, I'm just fixing my OBS so I can keep my background music going. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's try. So the two stitches that I've done, the two sets of two, look like this picture. Like the way that the threads are lined up. My third one did not though, so I'm undoing the third set. And one problem I can already see is that these stitches are twisting, so I'm gonna have to like, yeah, I know it's a, I've got iPhone camera. It's not the ideal thing to stream on, but hey ho. Okay. Yeah, so they both look like the picture. So let's try another one. So round up. Yeah, that's the easy one. Now this is where the second one, am I coming in from the back towards my body, or am I going from the front towards the computer? Is it back towards my... Yep, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Nope, that one's wrong. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That was not a yeah. Okay. Let me get it undone. Behind your index finger, bend your finger. Put the needle on your knuckle and put it under the thread for the second half. Oh, that looks weird. That doesn't look like. Yeah, my second one is not correct. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Let's undo. Undo, undo. Oh, let's pull this back there. I'm so glad she included these threaders, needle threaders in the kit, because oh my gosh, this would take me like 5 years. This is the tremor I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna give myself a little more slack. So the first one I've got, let's go then. So thread behind the finger, put the needle on your knuckle, pull it under the thread. I'm twisted, okay. Thank you for being so patient with me, Cub. Okay. Round. On my knuckle like that. On my knuckle. No. Okay. Where am I wrong? On this part of my knuckle? Move the needle. Okay. Okay. Oh. Away from my finger. Whoop. No. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Me too. I got to set it up. Can I Discord and stream at the same time? Is that going to work? Or are you able to join my stream, like with your camera and stuff? Can I do that? Invite? Can we do that? Okay. Does that work? Yes, no worries. Okay. Yeah, that works. Let me just cancel that thingy. Boop. Okay, Discord. I need to open Discord. Okay. I definitely don't come on Discord enough because everyone's like, oh, hi. Are you the Crafty Cub on there? Doop. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's get this ready. So my first stitch is in. This needs to go away. I'm just going to clean up my spot a little bit while this is doing its thing. And my scissors can go up there, needle case. I'll put all my other stuff away. Thread, needle, scissors. So that's for this needle. Okay. There you are. Yes. Yay. Hey, hey.
Can you hear me?
I can. Hey, hey.
Can you hear me?
I can. Hey, hey.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Oh, I've got a crazy mute going on. I've got a crazy mute going on. Echo. All right. All right.
Good.
Yeah, I muted my Discord, but that's not working. Ah!
I hear myself through your screen.
All right, let's turn off. Hang on, hang on.
Hey, that's okay. If you want, oh, now I'm in an ad. Okay. But it's okay if you want the stream to hear me. I can turn my your stream volume down so I don't hear myself.
Okay. And I've just muted
Now I
my.
don't hear you in Discord.
Okay. Is that better?
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Say something.
Test, test, test.
You're very quiet.
Okay. Hang on.
Fix something.
Oh,
I can adjust your volume on my end.
okay.
I think that's a little bit better.
You're good. And I don't think I hear an echo. Okay.
And I know you're still an ad for me, but that's okay. I'm getting everything set up.
Okay. Let me just untwist my my twisty setup here. Where is my? Okay. All right, I'm hoping that ad is done.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, first of all, it doesn't matter if you're connected to the ball of the thread or not. It does not matter.
Okay.
So we're not going to worry about that.
Yep.
Right. So we've got our thread in the needle.
Yep.
Okay. We're just practicing.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about how long your thread is. Your tail, I leave about maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 inches. Sometimes I do a longer tail.
Okay.
So this is the tail. Let me move that out of the way. So you're doubled up.
Okay.
Normally what I do is I have a much longer tail when I'm making something because I don't like stopping and adding threads.
Yeah.
Because that's the worst part of tatting.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to only have a few inches.
Yep.
Now, what we're going to do is you're going to take your needle. Are you right or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Okay. Set your needle down to the right. Just set it down.
Okay.
Thread your needle and just set it down on the table.
Okay. Let me undo this other stitch that's here.
Yes. Take all the stitches off. All we're doing right now is learning the stitch.
Yep.
We're not worrying about making a ring or a chain or anything like that.
Yeah, just
very,
the stitch.
Very basic.
Yep.
Okay. It really does not matter where the tail end, which is the opposite end of your needle is.
Yep.
For this, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Okay. So what I would recommend is to do this. So if you lay your needle on the right-hand side,
Mm-hmm.
have it facing to the left.
Mm-hmm.
So have it lay in front of you. It's to the right, but the point of the needle is facing to the left.
Gotcha. Yep.
Your other end, your cut end of your thread, that you're going to have, the cut end is going to be to the right.
Gotcha. Yep.
Okay? So if you follow that all the way back, you're going to go to the eye of the needle.
Yep.
So you're going to be in this position. Okay? You have needle facing to the right, to the left. The cut end of the thread is to the right here. Okay?
Okay, so basically I want to loop this around so it's up like that.
You're making one big loop.
Okay.
This is just to get you started.
Yeah.
There are times you're going to do this with your cut end of your thread, or if it's connected to the ball, will be on the left.
Yep.
Don't worry about where left or right for that right now.
Okay.
Just to begin with. Okay. So my cut part of the thread is, or if it's connected to the ball, is to the right.
Yep.
And the needle is parallel, but pointing to the left.
Gotcha. That's what I've got.
Okay. So we're going to pick up the needle in your right hand.
Yep.
Okay. And again, your needle has doubled over for a few inches or however long. That's how you threaded it.
Yep.
Now, you're going to pick up the cut end of the thread, the other end of the thread,
Yep.
and you're going to lay it behind the needle. You're going to form like an X. That's how I start. You form an X. So the thread is underneath the needle.
I've got it the opposite.
Thread is underneath the needle. And in your right hand, in your thumb and index finger, you're going to hold and pinch where the needle and the thread intersect. And you're closer to the cut end of the thread. The reason we're doing this is you've got a lot of thread here to work stitches on.
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is where we're going to start the double stitch.
Okay.
So you got in your right hand, you've got the needle and the thread laid on top of each other between your thumb and your index finger.
Yep.
Right? Okay. In your left hand,
I'm going to zoom out a bit.
palm up.
Okay. Left hand, palm up.
Fast. If I'm going too fast, let me know.
I will, yeah.
Palm up. Put the thread on top of your palm.
Yep.
and put it on over top of your index finger on your left hand. And you're going to wrap it from the front over top of your finger, and you've got this. So you've got the needle here, and now you're going to hold it, and then you're going to take the needle.
I think I did it twice. Here we go.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
I think you've wrapped it too many times.
Yeah, I undid it.
You only want to wrap it once. If you wrap it twice, it's a totally different technique. That's advanced. Okay, so we've gone over my index finger once.
Yep.
And I'm going to put the needle on the base of my finger.
Yep.
Slide it to the tip, but as we do that, we're going to go underneath this thread.
Okay.
Underneath, onto the needle.
Yep.
Remove your finger.
Yep.
And then pull it tight, well, snug, onto the needle, down closer to your right-handed, thumb in your right hand.
Gotcha.
That's first half.
Okay.
That's the part that you got.
Yep.
Okay. Second half. The same thread. You're going to lay in the palm of your hand.
Yep.
You're going to have your hand open. You're going to lay it like this, but you're going to put it under your index finger.
Okay.
See how it's under my index finger?
Yep.
You're going to take the needle and bring that thread toward you.
Okay.
Yes. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your index finger and you're going to bend it toward you. Bend your finger.
Okay. Yep.
Like you're forming a fist. Okay. If you put the thread on your middle knuckle, not near
the tip. Yeah.
But more on that middle knuckle. Okay. Now you're gonna look at your knuckle.
Yep.
So I'm looking right at the knuckle. Okay.
Yep.
Or however you can get it. You're gonna put your needle on your knuckle, on the back side of your hand, your knuckle.
Yep.
Okay. You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna bring the needle from your knuckle to the tip of your finger, and as you do that, you're gonna go under the thread that's on the needle. Go to the tip.
Yep.
Once you've got it, remove your finger. It's on the needle.
Yeah.
Yep. Pull it and pull it snug next to the first half.
Yes. Yep, that looks right.
That is how you do it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this again.
Okay.
First half, it's all laying in the palm of your hand.
Yep.
Okay. The thread is now going to the back of your hand.
Yep.
So you're going over your index finger. Now you're going to take the needle
into that little
palm of your
hole.
hand, palm at the base of your finger, up under the thread.
Yep.
To your tip, off your
Pull
finger,
it out.
onto the needle.
Got it.
First half. Second half, open your palm, put the thread under your index finger.
Yeah.
So now the thread is going behind your index finger. Bring the needle toward you. Bend your finger.
Yeah.
Needle on your knuckle.
Yeah.
And then from your knuckle, bring it towards the tip of your finger and under the thread.
Yes.
Finger,
yeah.
onto the needle and pull it snug.
Yeah. Oh, look. I got it. Yes.
So you just keep practicing that.
Yes.
So first half, I actually, in that split second, I just did almost this because I've been doing this for a few years.
Mhm.
So it's just second nature.
Yes.
So first half, everything is in the palm of your hand. Thread goes over your pointer. Bring the needle back to the front and go from your base of your finger to your tip.
Yeah.
That's the first half. Second half.
Through.
Second half.
Oh, I got it.
Put it behind your
Yes.
index finger. Bring the needle and the thread towards the front.
Yeah.
Then bend your knuckle. Bend your finger.
And then
Needle on
push
the
it through.
Under the thread to the tip. Off. Remove your finger. Onto the needle.
I got 3.
Just make a bunch of those.
All right. Thank you so
Just
much.
make a bunch.
I think I got it.
Okay. Just do a whole bunch of them, however many you want. Don't worry about counting.
Yep. Just play with it.
Just practice a few. Once you practice a few, then you can try to do a pico.
Okay. I think I'll do that next time.
A pico's easy, actually.
Okay.
So do a few more.
Yep.
Whenever you think you're ready to do a pico, all you're going to do for a pico, and I can show you real quick. You don't have to do it right now.
Yeah.
But all you're going to do, so I finished the double stitch.
Yeah.
For a pico, all I'm going to do is I'm going to start my next stitch.
Yep.
So I'm going to do the
first half. Yeah.
Of the next stitch, but I'm not going to bring that all the way against my previous stitches. I'm going to leave a space. I'm going to put my finger here. Oh, I actually left out. I'm going and
stick your finger in it.
You can easily take a stitch off.
Yep.
So I'm going to leave a space, and my finger, my index finger, is holding that first half away from the previous stitches.
Okay.
Okay. That's the first half. Now I'm going to do the second half. So I'm going to go behind my index finger, bring it forward, then my knuckle, needle on the knuckle to the tip, off my finger onto the needle.
Yeah.
So I've done a double stitch right there.
Gotcha.
Now I can do it. I can move it now, or I can do a couple more double stitches. It all depends on what the pattern is. So I'm going to do a couple.
Okay.
So once I have a couple done, then when you bring them all together,
you got a little
that
loop
little
thing
loop there. That's the pico.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's the pico. So all a pico is a space. It's just like in crochet.
Yeah.
So you just do, and that's the only stitch. I mean, there's variations of this stitch, but pretty much
that's the
99% of tatting is this stitch.
Okay. All right. I'm going to hop off and see.
Just
keep practicing. Yeah.
What I would recommend is you do a whole bunch full of your needle, and then just take. We're not worrying about taking. We're not worrying about making like a ring or a chain.
Yep.
Just practice stitches, and then once you do it, you fill up your needle. Take everything off the needle.
And practice again.
Practice.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You're awesome. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Thank you so much, Cub. Okay. Now, let me double check that you guys can hear me. Oh, there we go. I can hear things now. All right, let's do this. In the music. Wonderful. Okay. Just giving myself a little bit. You got this. Okay. All right. Like that first. The front way is the easier one for me. And then around like that. Oh, that's okay. I think I've got this now. Front there. It's like you're almost making figure fours. Oh yeah, I've got this. All right, I'm gonna start over with a new line. Give myself more stuff to work with. Oh, a little twisted up. Okay. Get my little loop going. That's too much for me. Okay, let's do this, crew. all twisty. Okay. All right, I gotta untwist because this is gonna make my work all twisted. That's better. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom back because I'm doing a lot. Oh, thank you so much. You're like a superstar, dude. All right, I am zooming back so you guys, I'm moving my hands around a lot, so I'm gonna make sure y'all can still see me. Okay. Oh, and the wife just sent me a message. Bear with me a sec. Oh, wow. So my wife and son, let me go back to this. They're at the Commonwealth Games in Scotland right now. My son went over for a track competition in England, and that is done. So now they're at the Commonwealth Games, and they just showed me a picture of where they're sat, and it's like literally right next to the finish line. My son is going to be so excited. To the finish line, my son's going to be totally excited. I can't wait. Yeah, so he qualified for UK nationals in track and field himself for his age group, and so he went over to compete. Did kind of well. He got 4th in 2 events and 10th in 2 events out of all of the UK for 15, 16-year-olds, which is better than he did at US nationals for some things. He got 2nd in triple jumping. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I am so not the athlete. So this is very new territory for me, being like an athlete mom. And he only started last year. So it's very new. Okay, let's do this. Get things in. And that's 1. Oh yeah, I think I've got the muscle memory going now. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, this is. Oh. Oh, this is so cool. Now I'm wondering, do I need to do a tatting club after school after I learn this? Although this is really fine motor, like developmentally, I don't know if 4th graders are there. Maybe I'll just stick to the crochet club. Oh, that one was wrong. Oh, this is so cool. And I'm smiling so much that my earbuds are popping out. It is fun. Oh, now I need to like, because I found a beginner pattern. I don't know if I saved it. Let me find it. That means cam is going to go off for a second because I need to use this computer. All right, so where are my bookmarks? Oh, I didn't save it to that folder. There we go. Okay, so the pattern I found it's called the tatted flower medallion, and it looks like it's just all basic stitches, like picots and that. Let me find the link. Yep. And then at least you can tell me if this is a good place to start. It's just double stitch, picot, join, and lock join. Yeah, thank you. No, that felt weird. I wasn't looking for a pattern that was like too, I wanted like the very basic beginner pattern. And that's what I looked up, tatting beginner patterns. I need to make my light a little brighter. That's better. Now I can see. Sorry if there's a glare. Oh, I can't wait to tell my wife that I have a new craft. Nope, that feels weird. Okay. I want to take a picture so I can put it on my socials. Okay, so what would you think? Like, I'll just keep going with the stitches until I'm pretty set. Okay. Oh God, this is hard to take a picture of. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. Your husband taken the next wife later and be like, yeah, so I'm gonna buy more craft stuff. But I love this blue. Keep doing the stitches. Follow the YouTube channel. I sent you channel elements, do them in order. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Give myself a a little bit more room. Definitely need to put that contact paper on. Okay. Oh, I love it. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Okay. All right. I'm putting this down for like a bit because I want to finish Krobus's eyes today. And I know if I just stick with this, it's going to I'm going to be doing it for hours. So let's finish. I'm going to pause the tatting. I'm pausing the tatting. I am going to work on Krobus's eyes next. So I'll show you guys. All right. I'm going to put this right on top of my keyboard. Okay, so Krobus, he's almost done. Oh, what's all this stuff? He's almost done, but he needs eyes. Okay, so, oh, he's very floofy. I am going to find a picture of Krobus. So his eyes are oval. So the pattern that I got this from, originally, the person cut his mouth out of felt and glued it on, and cut his eyes out of felt and glued it on. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted it all stitched. So I've done his little wiggly mouth. It's supposed to look all kind of hand-drawn-ish. He's got a very funny smile. And my thought is to do short chain. So I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one. Short chains. And then go around that chain in a circle a little bit. Yeah. It was a weird, maybe she sewed them on. It didn't look sewn on. I'm pretty sure it's glued on. So I'm thinking short chains and go around that chain to get the oval. So we'll see. All right, where is my 3? All right, so we've got a 3. And I've got my off-white here. So let's figure this out. I figured out why my music keeps stopping though, because I keep pausing it on my earbud. Okay, so let's do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That looks like it might be good. All right, so let's do, I want these to look pretty. I'm going to do half double crochets. Oh, and my tremor is on full force today. 1. Okay, see you later. Feel better. Thank you again. Two. 3, 4, 5, 6, chain 1, and I'm going to go back down the other side. Okay. Okay, let's do it again down the other side. 1, 2. Ooh, okay. 3, 4. Okay, so you can see what I've got here. Where are those going to be? Oh, I think that's perfect. Okay. Just gonna... That's perfect. That's all I need to do, really. Okay, let's tie this off. Okay, so there's one eye. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. And now I need to do it again for the other eye. And when I'm done sewing this on, I am putting down that contact paper, even if it's just like this little piece right here. Because this is like a giant L-shaped office flat pack table. That's a gazillion years old. I think we got it off of Facebook Marketplace. Or one of the freebie sites in town. Okay. Let's do this again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, come down here. 7, 8, and then half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, chain 1, turn over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one split. 5, 6. Okay, are they the same size? Yep. Let's cut that one off. They're both knotted well. Okay, let's clip them on. All right, Krobus's eyes are lined up with the ends of his mouth, and they're set farther apart than you would think. So let's get that one done. It looks about proportional. Okay, there's one. And let's go dip it this way. It looks like it goes to this row. Okay. All right, that's way too low. Let's get that one back off. Okay. See, I got it low again. Why does it keep pulling it low? Alright. Maybe if I go into the body first, and then the eye. Okay. Okay, I think I think that's going to be the way. Okay, so I am going to stitch in this eye first because I like that one's placement, and then I'm going to adjust the other one based on that one. This is my least favorite part of doing amigurumis, is stitching. Oh, that needle is way too big. Oh, I need a smaller size. Do I have any smaller size up here? No, of course I don't. All right, we're gonna do the second best thing. We're going to use a tinier needle. I mean, a tinier hook. So this is a 2. I'll do it this way. This is usually what I do when I stitch anyway. Oh, my light. I need better light. Okay. And tie it on. about the ends in a little bit. Okay. So if I don't talk a lot during this part, it's because I'm concentrating. It doesn't help that this off-white yarn that I'm using was part of a big, massive freebie stash I got from somebody in town. And it's been in their basement in garbage bags for many years, according to the owner. Not that yarn goes bad, but after a while it gets kind of, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, this specific yarn I'm using is really splitty. Like you can see it right here that it's super coming unwound. So the problem that being is that when I'm fishing the stuff through each time, it's splitting apart, the actual yarn. So I'm not getting all of the threads through. I don't know if that's the technical term, threads. The pieces of the yarn aren't coming through completely. Now, somebody suggested to me once that if you wet the yarn a little bit, it helps with that. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to wet the yarn. I mean, it would make sense that wet yarn would keep it together more. My music stopped again, but I don't remember touching my head. What's going on, music? There we go. I can't do with the no noise. Sorry. My brain does not like it. All right, that's way too over, so. Oh, that one made it without splitting. So basically, I'm doing a whip stitch with a crochet hook. Let me get Facebook up so I can message my wife back. Okay. Oh, she sent me the schedule of what they're watching today. Okay. Oh, so my son does decathlon mostly. What he like if he has to do individual events, he does jumping and hurdles. Those are his like two favorite and probably best areas. So session 2 today, what he's watching includes the men's high jump final. And the men's 110 hurdles final, which are both events that he does, which I think is cool. There's also the steeplechase finals, which I always enjoy watching. And then some Paralympic events like the men's 1500 T20, the women's T38 100 finals. So that should be good. And the men's 100 T38 finals. So he's got a lot to watch today. They're going today, and then they're also going tomorrow for like 3 different sessions. So, and then they start flying home on Wednesday, and I pick them up from the airport on Thursday evening. So I've missed them for sure. When they went earlier this year, in June, I was still working. So I didn't feel alone as much as I do right now. Because literally all I'm doing right now, as far as seeing other human beings, is tutoring 3 kids for an hour during the week. And obviously getting all of those teacher appointments that you need to get done during the summer because you have no other time to do them. So like my annual physical and car stuff and all that kind of fun. But I've got just about a month now. I think my first day back is September 1st in my brand new classroom. I'm getting pretty excited. Oh, hi. What's up? Why are you open? So I don't know if you're not a regular here. So my desk is here. Underneath my desk, I have a cushion from Lawn Furniture that my dog Cadbury hangs out on while I stream. Because she's one of these dogs that always wants to be with people. So she's been hanging out under there. If it's too hot, sometimes she'll lay on the floor right behind me, but I don't like it when she does that because I have a rolly chair and I don't want her to get rolled on. Hi, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm just doing some crochet. Yeah, so Cadbury hangs out under my table. And then Karina is my older dog. I'm pretty sure she's out on the deck sunning herself. She's very okay not being with people. What are you up to? Okay. Yeah. So I started tatting earlier this stream, and the crafty cub did me a huge favor and talked me through it on Discord, and it made 1,000 times more sense from him. I am working just in between tasks at the moment. Yeah, not too bad. I usually do that too. Like when I'm on my lunch break at work, I'll pop on Twitch for a little bit and see who I can say hi to. Okay. That's that. So give me a shout if I'm out of shot because I'm doing my best to make sure everything's something you guys can see. I need to figure out a better headphone situation. So the usual one that I use has a built-in microphone that's absolutely garbage. Like, it is so bad. So for a while, I was still using the headphones bits and just disabled the microphone bit. And that worked for a while. But then I realized that when I was getting echoes and feedback on my streams, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I'm very much the loner at lunch. I tend to eat lunch by myself and have some quiet time to not decompress, but just get a couple of minutes to not be so overstimulated. Yeah, I don't know how. I would definitely worry about me being too chatty with people too sometimes. But that's just my awkwardness. And Twitch helps. I can chat with you guys and not feel super awkward for some reason. What subject do I teach? So I teach special education. Right now, you're good. I understand what you meant. I teach special education, and right now I work in an elementary school. Last year I taught 3rd and 4th grade inclusion, and I just 3rd and 4th grade. I just accepted a different position within the same school for doing a more intense program. So it'll be 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th kids with more moderate disabilities. Thank you. Yeah, I've worked in special ed for 25-ish years. I was a paraprofessional for most of those years, and then I went back to college when I was 42 and finished my degree, and I've been a lead teacher since this is my 4th year of lead teaching. But yeah, I've been in special ed classrooms since I was about 21. That's what happens when you don't graduate from college the first time around. Oh, this just got wicked splitty. What's going on? Okay. I think I've got one more stitch. And this puppy will be done. This eye will be done after I clean it up a little bit. Yeah, I've got one more I need to do. So what brought you to the crafting side of Twitch? Okay, so I've got one eye done. Now I'm just going to poke in my ends. Yeah, those gap years. So I went to college for 4 years right out of high school and did awful. I had some not yet diagnosed mental health stuff, plus just the whole, I don't know, the whole thing of not being around people that I felt would hold me responsible for things at the time. So, and I wasn't able to handle it. So I didn't finish. And then rather than just keep going and going and going, I thought, all right, I'll take a couple of years, go do some paraprofessional teacher's aide work, still get time in the classroom, still do what I love to do. And then that turned into 20 years almost. I will say though, that 8 of those I spent living overseas. Yeah, crafting streams are good for chatting. So yeah, and then when my son got older, he convinced me in his, little 8-year-old wisdom at the time to go back to school. And I did. And then when that was done, so I got my special education certification then. And then I just finished grad school this past May, which in the state that I teach in is something that's required anyway. And now it's like, okay, do I keep going? Do I go for an admin certificate? Do I, where's my chopstick? Sorry, we're having a brain fart moment. Oh, there it is. Chopsticks are so much better at poking things through. Okay. All right, and then just, yeah. I was diagnosed with autism last year. I've known for ages, but I'm to the point where my coping skills aren't doing as well as they used to do. So now that I need like actual accommodations at work, I got the diagnosis, so that process would be easier. Yeah, and the first time I was dealing with that at college, and the whole executive functioning thing is not my best area. Nope, ad break in a minute. You laying on the floor, puppy? All right. I don't like that poke right there. So let's re-pull this one out and find a different place to poke it through. Okay. You gonna behave? No? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. I did, I was self-diagnosed autism for a long time. But then when I got the formal testing done, I still kind of couldn't believe it. Not that it was a bad thing, but it was just like, I don't know. I guess that confirmation was a big deal for me. But hey ho, it is what it is. And we do what we do. But at least now I've got the paperwork to back up ADA accommodations. All right, Mr. I, let's go. All right, that's better. That is better. All right, let's turn him the right side away, right? Oh, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now we got to place the other eye. I'm so glad I put the eyes on today. Okay. So is that going to look good? That right there. Yep, that's where it's going to go. Okay. Let me get a little piece of yarn. Okay, so now I want to make sure that I'm lining these up on the same rows. Actually, no, I don't want to put it in this. I need to use my hook. Okay, so we're starting in this row right here. No, no worries. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty chill. And this is already split. Okay, let's try this again. Dropped my yarn. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, let's try this again. Deep South. I'm in New England. I live in Rhode Island and I teach in Massachusetts. I probably have the accent to go with it. Fish this through. Hopefully it won't split again. Okay, there's one side through. There we go. Hallelujah. Let's get that secured on. Did not want to leave myself with much of a tail. Boston's really cool. The nice thing about where I live is that there's, it's not like far from things. Like I could, if I drove 4 hours, I could get to New York, I could get to New Hampshire, I could get to Vermont. So that's kind of nice about living in a small state. Yeah, I've always lived up here in New England, other than when I lived overseas for a little while. Well, 8 years. Okay, so are we in the right spot? Yep, we are good. We're in the right spot. I think I want to stitch this in over here just to anchor it down. Ah, it's split. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, that's better. And now I want to tie it in on itself. If I can get it to behave. It wants to split. There we go. Okay. All right. I think that's the way it's going to go. Let me see my picture again. The wife just messaged me that they moved to the front row because nobody's there. I think that's a great idea. I would definitely do that myself. And I'm sure it's not too much of an issue. Like if someone bought those front seat tickets, they'd be there by now. Front row tickets, front seat tickets. They're not in a car. All right, just trying to get this thread hidden away, this yarn hidden away. Oh. Let's try that again. Pull it out. Yeah. Right, yeah, so I definitely need to get a new headphone situation because, like I said before, I had my lovely cat ear ones that I can't find right now, but their built-in mic kept activating even after I disabled it and throwing off, like it would make my streams echo. And I didn't feel like faffing around every single time before a stream. So I started putting in these earbuds. The problem with those is that every time I smile, they move out of my ears. So I need to get over-ear earphones that don't have a mic, which shouldn't be too hard to do. I think. Let's get this. Get this guy going. Nope, wrong side. And my trimmer today is definitely not making life easier. Yeah. It was getting to be such a pain in the butt because I'd have all of my OBS settings fine. And they were all like, and they'd work for like 2 streams, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, it doesn't work anymore because this mic is turned on, and you need to readjust everything. And I'm like, I'm done. We're not doing that anymore. was not done. I was done playing that game. Okay. And the other thing that bugs me is every time I tap my head to push my mics back, my earbuds back in, it pauses the music I've got going on. So I just need to go and get myself a pair of Bluetooth headphones. Oh my God. Which I probably will do at the end of the stream. Oops, sorry, Corinne. Sorry, girlie. You're okay. You're okay. Hi. Okay. I'll definitely get a pair of Bluetooth ones because I've got so many wires going on right now between my 2 iPhones that I use for streaming and the ring light that I've got going on. What else do I have in there? Bullet journal. I love the idea of journaling. Love it. And having a big planner and having a journal where I can track things. I can never follow through on them. I will be like all about it for a month, maybe. And then it's just like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. Next. And it's hard because like there are so many really cool teacher planners that I would go full on hardcore into. But I don't keep up with them. I know me after so many years of doing it. But bare bones ADHD toolkit, yeah. Maybe I just need to find the right one. And the funny thing is that like that kind of organization is something that I teach my students with ADHD and executive functioning skills, but I can't get it done. So I should take my own advice. Like some of my students' IEP goals literally are filling out a agenda for their homework and all that kind of stuff. And I can't even do that myself. It's such a thing for me. It's so weird. So did you get like a physical one? Like an actual paper thing that you can draw and use washi tape and things like that on? Or is it more like an online? Like, I've seen ones that are done through like Google Slides or that kind of stuff. Like the last teacher planner book I used was an online one. Not online, but like Google Slides. Yeah. I think that's the only way I would be able to get into it is if I had all of those, like the tape and the stamps and the gel pens and the like fancy stickers and all. Like that part of my brain is like, yes, let's get all the shiny things, like crow brain. Like yeah. Okay. Oh, that pulled out a lot of fluff. I hate when that happens. Okay. How are we doing? We need another stitch. Are we done? I think we need one more stitch. Oh my gosh, he's almost done. Okay. I'm a listener. I assume that's the autism. Just like, yes. Yep. That is definitely an autism brain thing. Or an OCD thing. I have a couple kids with OCDs who compulsively make lists of things. Okay, let's trim that one back. All right, I think I just need to poke these 3 in. And Mr. Krobus will be done. I'm gonna need to think about lunch. It's like 3 o'clock and I haven't had anything other than coffee and a donut this morning. God, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not a fun combination. I've had students with it. Most of my students that have OCD usually have another diagnosis to go along with it. I've had some ADHD dual diagnosis. I've had some autism. I've had some not schizophrenia, but the childhood precursor diagnosis. Yeah. Okay. He's done. Oh my gosh, he's done. Look at the little baby. Oh my gosh. I am so happy with him. I'm so excited. Okay. I need to go. I'm going to go take some pictures of Krobus. And then I'm going to have some lunch. And then I'm going to come back and play some Stardew. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. So I'm going to say bye at this time. It was great meeting you, Big Hairy GM. I hope you can come back another time. It was great talking to you. I'm going to go eat. I'm going to take pictures of Krobus to put on my socials. And I'll probably be back about 5 o'clock-ish. So about an hour and a bit. All right. Awesome, Big Harry. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.